Did you know that My Little Pony Friendship is Magic have appeared in action movies and even other cartoons? I'm serious, come check it out! Hey beautiful people, I'm Julie and let's begin with Teen Titans Go, where Raven is a fan of the show Pretty Pegasus, a colorful cartoon that teaches about the power of friendship and such. Of course that it has those colors that burn your eyes, and this is a clear reference to My Little Pony G4. I also believe that Raven kinda referenced the fandom too, since this cartoon is clearly aimed to younger target and not adults, just like G4, that even being made for the whole family to watch, caught the attention of adults instead of the children. The series Bob's Burger from Adult Swim shows the day-to-day of a family that cannot run a burger place. And one of the kids, Tina, is a super fan of the show Equestria, a cartoon that shows horses in armor saving the day-to-day stuff, and guys, this episode is filled with references to bronies, since the name of the horses is Pegasus, like Pegasus, or Pegasisters, a slang for women that like My Little Pony. It's just brony, but for women's. Then further in the episode, we see that this series has its own convention, where fans gather to cosplay, buy merch, just like PonyCon, a convention exclusive to My Little Pony fans. And this wasn't enough, the fandom of Equestronauts also is filled with adult men that collect the pony toys, says that they will marry a specific character and things like that, just like some adult fans of G4. And of course, we can't generalize the fans, but come on, just research PonyCon and you'll see the most of the images pictures of adult men doing weird things, like cosplaying ponies and buying real-size plushes of them that I do not want to know what they're used for. Uncle Grandpa is another animation that referenced G4 in an episode The Fan from season 2, where we can see a guy that is Uncle Grandpa Stan and that always recorded his episode on his TV. But when this number of fans turned the TV on to see the episodes that he recorded, he realized that Uncle Grandpa ended up taping other shows over its own, with one of them still being My Tiny Horsey, Friendship is a Virus, a clear reference to My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. What if I told you that Rainbow Dash already appeared in Transformers the movie? Would you believe me? Dude, I'm serious, this happened in the 4th movie of the franchise, Age of Extinction, where one of the scientists is studying more about transformium, nano-magical machines. You know, the thing is that out of nowhere a plushie Rainbow Dash appears, that then transforms into a gun made out of these machines. Like, what? Is this some sort of fan service? Because of the CGI, it is so bad that I don't know where the directors wanted to go with this scene. I mean, look at this Rainbow Dash turning into a gun. The funniest part is the reaction of Aisling Bell that voices Rainbow Dash after she heard about this part of the movie. And she even dubs the pony saying that she will become a weapon. But tell me, have you ever seen this scene before? I must say that I didn't know about it until now, while I'm making this script. But I think that one of the biggest references to My Little Pony was in Mad, that show that played with every type of media, like famous movies at the time, series, and even Disney itself. And as G4 was at its peak at the time, Matt didn't even waste any time and made 3 parodies with the ponies, like My Little Pony, where we see 3 ponies that are clearly a parody of Pinkie Pie, Rainbow Dash, and Twilight. And guess who dubbed those 3 ponies? That's right, Tara Strong. We also had one of the weird boys that created a friend that would be the most masculine thing, competitive, good at sports, and that loved to pull pranks. So he got Rainbow Dash as a result. The pony even says that he can teach the boy how to be 20% cooler, a phrase that became a meme among fans. Then we have some shorts of them watching TV, and the pony that appears there really looks like Pinkie Pie and Pinkamena. Then they go to a Brony convention, with guys dressing as characters but in a creepy way. But then when Rainbow realized that the boy keeps hating her, she goes flying and creates a supersonic rainbow, amazing him at the same time. And that made me realize that most of the men fans like Rainbow Dash. Maybe because she is a tomboy and also red, qualifies that are normally associated with guys, you know? And if you're also a fan of Rainbow Dash, leave a like in the video. Let's hop to the next one. It ain't because there's a pony on the screen that it is a My Little Pony reference, but when it involves the real voice actor of G4, then it obviously is a reference. Like it was in the case of 2017 DuckTales in the episode The Missing Links of Moonshire from season 1, where two Kelpies try at all costs to take the characters to a lake, since this is what Kelpies do, drown their victims to then eat them. But the reference is in the English dub, where the pony Briar is dubbed by Tara Strong, voice actor of Twilight, and Brembo is voiced by Andrea Lipman, that is the voice of Pinkie Pie and Fluttershy. And I don't know if you realized, but the one that dubs Pinkie Pie got the purple pony and the pink pony is the Twilight voice actor. I don't know if you have seen the movie Playing with Fire from 2019, because besides being a slapstick comedy, it is filled with My Little Pony references. I mean it. It's so much fun service, like when that little blonde girl changes the name of her dog to Pony Sparkle, a reference to Twilight Sparkle, or when the little boy disobeys the boss and turns on the TV, and the show that it's on is My Little Pony. The funniest part is that one of the guys explained to the kid that Rainbow Dash is throwing Pinkie Pie's pies away, which happens in the episode Secrets and Pies. But the episode that was on is the first episode of season 1, which doesn't align with the guy said. And what about the time when these people buy many My Little Pony stuff to make the best party possible at 3 years old? Dude, this decoration is something that any My Little Pony fan wanted as a kid. It's awesome to see that giant Celestia in the wall while the girl looks at the decoration confused and happy at the same time. And of course that we couldn't miss John Cena wearing a Celestia's blouse. That's the real man stuff. So if you haven't watched this gem yet, what are you waiting for? And I really think that developers of Fallout 4 are bronies, since the amount of My Little Pony references in the game isn't on the records. But I must say that the credits of this part are dedicated to the channel Tom Jobs that explain each and every one of them, like this one, where you have to follow a specific path that ends in this room right here. Going to the PC and the table and hitting those specific commands, a code will appear with many prompt texts that reference the ponies. Like one talking about a line of products asking if they are unicorns or Pegasus, but that ain't everything, because if we go to the next room, we have this other PC with 3 dates. Pressing the second one will have someone cursing an electricity after he tinned the metal, and that people might regret skipping a recital to sit with a bunch of pink horses and watch the paint dry. And in case you didn't get it, this last phrase is a reference to the episode Too Many Pinkie Pies, where Twilight forces Pinkie Pie's clones to look at a wall until the paint dries, something that was too boring for them, and only the real Pinkie Pie would be able to last until the end of the test. So did you know about these special feats of My Little Pony? Which one of these caught your attention the most? And hey, if you know about any movie or TV show where G4 appeared, comment down below, okay? Thank you a lot for watching this video till here, and hasta la vista!